So there are actually some very good things that are working in ADA's favor right now. And, some people may not like where price is at. Yeah, I get it. I wish price would be higher too, but there are actually some things that are showing that ADA may in fact be ready for, historically speaking, a bounce. Now, this is not financial advice, this is not a guarantee, but this is some data that was in fact pointed out by AMB Crypto. And in this article, they talk about a few different things that may signal a little spike for ADA to about the 40-cent range. Not a big one, but this is again that first step towards a price recovery. So what they're talking about, first of all, is how the bids are outweighing the sells, or the buys are outweighing the sells. All right. So we're at this point where there's actually strong downside bid support when it comes to ADA, holding this price up in this 37-cent range. And it says that this support, if there is a price hike, may actually be what pushes us towards 40 cents. And this is something, again, we've talked about here for ADA before. Again, even as BTC has kind of bled over the last few days, it looks like ADA is too, but we're actually setting up some pretty good support in these ranges. We kind of have about like a 0.5% variance. There's not really much going on in terms of ADA price. Frankly, it's kind of I don't want to call it a stable coin, right? But it's acting very stable at a time where BTC, frankly, is showing a little bit of weakness. So that's good. All right. Now, secondly, this actually references the MVRV ratio for ADA over the last 30 days. And this current ratio is at a negative 13.33%. They actually misprinted this. It shows negative 13.33 on this chart. And this meant that if every ADA holder were to sell the token, the average return would be a negative 13.3% off of the purchase price. Now, historically speaking, ADA does in fact bounce when it's in an MVRV ratio between negative 11 to negative 27%. Therefore, there's a chance that ADA token might in fact appreciate over the next few days. Really what we need is just kind of some of this overall strength from the market. Now, lastly, what this does talk about is the drop in volume. So I've been around for a very long time when it comes to ADA. I've seen times where, ADA volume is around $100 million worth. And I've seen it where it's over $1 billion. And recently it's actually dropped all the way down to 196 million, which is indicating that there's just not a whole lot going on right now, which can actually be good news, because when we're talking about selling can obviously create a lot of pressure, a lot of fear, create a lot more volume. And that's how we've kind of reached this point of stability where there's not much going on, because volume has subsided drastically. Now, this isn't just an ADA thing. This is kind of a broader crypto market thing. We're seeing volume kind of drop as far as an overall trend goes. Yes, we'll have spikes here and there. For example, this is what the volume for the overall crypto market looks like over the last month here. And you guys can see that we're kind of setting these lower highs, lower lows. Everything's just kind of blah, just kind of slowly fade. I don't want to say slowly fading down, but it is. Everything's kind of settling down a bit, becoming less reactionary, which is what you need before prices start to take off. You need some stability in terms of price. We've seen this many times before things have gotten sporadic. Even when you look over the last year, you guys can see that we've, come down, kind of settled down, for example, in February before things got wild. We had that massive spike at the beginning of March into mid-March. So that's kind of what we're in right now. We're at this point where ADA's kind of slowed down, where it's kind of relaxing, where everything's getting a little more stable, a little more quiet. Sentiment's kind of flattening out. Again, you guys can see that, for example, the CMC Crypto Fear Greed Index is all the way down in the neutral range. We're actually about to drop into the, we're getting close to the fearful range. We're not there yet, but these are some of the best times in the market to be accumulating. And this is not financial advice. People can do what they want, but I've been trying to just pick up opportunity as much as I can, because eventually the volume picks back up, the assets start flowing, new capital flows into the space, and things get moving pretty quickly. So just wanted to share that with everyone. I want to hear your thoughts below about where you think ADA is going to be at here in the near term, what your plans are for the rest of the year. But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.